The first picture is of perspective view. Perspective view is an approximate representation on a flat surface of an image as it is seen by the eye. The main characteristics of these drawings are that they get smaller as the distance away increases. The next picture is of line types. These are the types of lines commonly used in engineering. They are as follows: part outlines, section lines, hidden lines, center lines, dimension and extension lines, cutting plane, and break lines. My next picture is of cabinet and cavalier drawings. These are the two different types of oblique drawings, which are cabinet and cavalier. Cavalier is full width, while cabinet is half of the width. The next picture is of statistics. These are four of the most common types of statistics, which are mode, median, mean, and range. Mode is the most common number, median is the middle value, mean is the average, and range is the difference between the biggest and smallest numbers. This next picture is of brainstorming. Brainstorming is a process in which ideas are formulated and decisions are first made. It is also one of the first steps in the design process. The next picture is of area formulas. These are various necessary area formulas for engineering. The shapes included are triangle, parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, square, trapezoid, and circle. This next picture is of angle constraints. Angle constraints constrain two faces or edges at an angle to one another. This next picture is of an isometric drawing, which is a pictorial representation of an object, in which all three dimensions are drawn at full scale rather than foreshortening them to the true projection. This next picture is about degrees of freedom. A component floating in space has 6 degrees of freedom, of which there are 3 rotations around x, y, and z axes, and 3 translations around x, y, and z axes. Degrees of freedom are systematically removed in an assembly until only the desired components are allowed to move. These are the volume formulas for several important shapes in engineering, such as a circle, parallelogram, trapezoid, rectangle, square, ellipse, triangle, hexagon, cylinder, cone, square, prism, and other shapes. This picture is of a caliper, which is used to precisely measure fairly small objects. This picture simply shows how to correctly and incorrectly dimension shapes. This next picture is of the design process. The design process is the process used to design a product and is used from the first idea all the way to production or until it is started all over from step 1. This picture is of the inventor interface. This shows the help line, status line, application menu, quick access toolbar, activated tab, view cube, navigation tools, ribbon panels, and drop-down menus, which are all part of the basic inventor interface. Also, within each menu, there is a wealth of other controls and commands. This picture shows the 3 basic types of engineering drawings, which are isometric, obliques, and perspective drawings. Isometric drawings are drawn at full size and in a pictorial representation. Oblique drawings are a kind of drawing that shows one face of the object in true shape and the other in a distorted angle. And perspective drawings are approximate representations on a flat surface of how an image is seen by the eye. This is the metric conversion chart, which shows and allows you to change metric measurements into customary measurements and back again. Also, it is very important for engineers to know metric conversions so that they can compete in an interconnected and international world. This picture simply shows the various types of planes that inventor allows you to create and use. This picture is of the insert constraint. The insert constraint constrains the cylinder flushly into a hole. This particular picture shows the flush constraint. The flush constraint constrains 2 faces or work features together and is one of the most common constraints used in inventor. This last picture shows the tangent constraint. The tangent constraint constrains a curved surface to a plane or another curved surface. It is also used fairly commonly in inventor.